here I am again talking about my hopes and my dreams and what I'm up to. What have I been up to? Well, it's a great question. A little bit of everything. I have been working on, well, I was house sitting, and I was working on my Dino Creature, and I was working on learning Godot, which is a game engine. And I was reviewing some stories I was writing years ago that I dropped off on, but I want to continue. And I was working on my music because that's important to me. And then thinking about some other stuff. So a lot of things are going on in my world. And what I want to talk about today is when you're pursuing multiple skills and you don't want to kill yourself in learning how to do that, I have to take a step back because I want to be everything all at once. And I can't do that without spontaneously combusting into flames and fiery, just shrapnel. I want to go, go, go. But with learning anything, it's about steady commitment to that skill that you're learning. And so, how do I stay committed to something when I want to learn all sorts of different things? That doesn't really make sense. And I'm still figuring it out. But I think a big thing and the problem before when I was trying to learn all sorts of different things is I didn't really have a project or a set of projects that kind of fell onto each other, kind of dominoed and related to one another. And so I had to learn these other things in order to complete one bigger goal or project. I just had different things I wanted to learn and different things I wanted to do. They weren't really connected. And what I'm trying to do right now is it's a lot more connected. There are separate projects, but they're all building skills so that I can do one cohesive thing. And some of the things I'm doing right now are even contributing actively to my overall scheme, my master plan. Um, some examples. I'm trying to think of some examples. Okay, for instance, I'm working on music right now, and I want to make an album, but I don't really have the skills right now to make even a full song. I've made a few songs, but I'm just getting used to the DAW and how to use these different I don't know instruments, effects, everything. And so with that, you know, it's a struggle. It's hard. I'm trying to learn all this other stuff and I'm trying to learn this DAW. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just making these simple beats. There's just little ideas I have. I'm at least making those little ideas. I have ideas for bigger songs, but I can't make those yet. So I'm just making these little ideas, kind of like Minecraft worlds. Just keep making new ones, new project for a different idea. Um, and I'm making it, and then I am in a way kind of moving on, but I'm not really quitting because I'm just getting this rough sketch. I'm getting good at just making practice sketches. And then maybe one of those sketches will get a little more detailed. And then the next sketch will get a little more detailed. And it builds on itself. And after a while, I have like 20 projects of all these different little sketches and things. And I can go through them and look like I'm already starting to do and find little bits and pieces of, oh, I like that. I'll come back to this. Ooh, I know how I can make this better now. And so it's very good. It's like it's practicing iteration, but then being able to go back and make those things better, which is cool. I had to focus to do that. I'm very proud of that example. Uh, and then so that's music. That's part of it. But then like, I want to work on games. And what I really think is cool is getting the musicality and the timing, like musicality and animation. They're both these things that have to do with time. and I want to see how we could sync those up better in a game mechanic way. I think that would be really cool. So I'm working on learning Godot, which is free open source game engine, because I want to own what I make. Revolutionary concept. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. But you see, with that, there's a domino effect because, I'm learning a game engine that's kind of different from making music, but they both have a common end goal. End goal, Illuminati. And that end goal is making a musical video game. Wait, wait, musical video game. And so it's related, and it's related enough where they're both different things. It's interesting. I get to use maybe different parts of my brain. I don't know. But they're connected enough where I could start putting one in the other pretty quickly. Another way this connects actually way better is with the little dinosaur. So I said in the last video I was going to be modeling, I was making a dinosaur short film. I'm still working on that, but I put the model already into the Godot game engine. And so I've been able to look at him, my little dinosaur creature. That's really cool. Part of the learning is because I'm making this short film, I'm also going to make a little video game for the dino creature. And you could just play as him. I don't know what he'll do. The project I'm working on, you're supposed to make these coins, collect them, and jump on these little animal creature things that'll squish and say, "Oh, you got the creature." So I don't know, sub out those different assets with ones I've made. Um, Murder all the dino nuggets. Who knows? We'll find out. Yeah. What else? What else? There's a lot of stuff, but you see how I'm taking these different elements and I'm putting them together in a way where I'm practicing, but I'm also making things and I'm making meaningful things. I think making a little game about your dinosaur collecting, I don't know, peas and attacking other maybe not other dinosaurs. That's kind of, but whatever, right? Making a little dino game about a dino nugget who's lost and needs your help to guide him to his friends. Um, Something like that. That's very touching. You see, that's cool. It's like at the end of that, I would have made something instead of just thinking about it and maybe having some stuff written down or some sketches, maybe. Instead, actually making something. And while I'm learning, and while I'm trying to become everything, I'm just being something. At least I'm being something. Okay, I think that's a good place to end it. There's more, I got more thoughts about that, but I'm tired. I'm going on a camping trip. I need to get this out. Okay.